Good morning. Just gonna sit you down here. Do we need one more container? You're currently leaning on 2 containers. I may need another one. That looks alright. We're gonna go with that. Hello, good morning. We were gonna start our morning, you know, like all aesthetic, all like, you know, healthy kind of person, whatever you wanna call them, normal person. And I was gonna get up, go for a walk or go to the gym, but my bed's just really comfy. I'm in a really bad habit, alright? It's not okay. But anyway, we laid in bed, we watched a bit of YouTube for a bit. We're here now, and we need to eat some breakfast. So, I thought I'd bring you along for that because people really like it when I share my recipes with them, because unlike my habits, my food is on the healthier side. So I came into the kitchen like an hour ago when I woke up and just pre-soaked some chia seeds. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. If you don't know what that is, chia seeds, they're seeds. If you want to make like a chia pudding, like the amount that I've done, I just did maybe 3 tablespoons of chia seeds, and then you add like 6 tablespoons of water, let them soak, and they become like this gel. So yes, made that up. We're gonna add some homemade granola. It's just oats, nuts, some dried fruit, protein. So we're just gonna sprinkle some of that in, or a lot in, as I just did. I feel like you need a better angle. I feel like you need to know what I'm doing. Let me readjust this. So we've got our granola in the chia seeds. We're gonna add a little bit of naan, and by a little I mean the entire banana. Got some oh, far out, mate. Seriously, I'm not okay. We're gonna add some raspberries into that, into the mix. Too many again, oh my god. And then I picked up some of my favorite coconut yogurt, Nakula. It is superior. I don't know why people like Cocoa Bella so much. It's just, I actually haven't had it in a while because I've just been eating this, but from what I remember, it is nowhere near as good as Nakula. So treated myself to some of that. I don't usually buy it because it's kind of expensive, but it was on sale, so I had to. I literally, every single time I go into Coles or Woolies, I will go into the yogurt section just to check if Nakula is on sale. I shit you not. Whenever I go to the shops, I always go to check if Loving Earth chocolate's on sale, Panna chocolate's on sale, Panna ice cream's on sale, or if Nakula's on sale. And unfortunately, 99.9% of the time, it's not, and I buy it anyway. My logic, I also do not understand. And then we're gonna chuck in some hemp seeds, I like a lot, and it's done. You can't really see the granola anymore, but oh well, it's there. You know it's there, you saw it. Just gonna make my coffee because coffee in the morning is a must. So I've just got some almond milk in here. I'm going to microwave. You may think it's weird to put the milk in first. It's kind of like the whole cereal thing, but I use almond milk and I feel like it tastes better if it's heated up first. It doesn't do like the whole, I don't know, almond milk does this weird thing where it like disjoins itself and it becomes like all mealy. I don't know. It's so hard to explain, but like it's not a vibe. So I just microwave that for a bit, and then we got our Moccona, the only instant coffee worth having. If you've got pods, nah. If you've got Nescafe, do you like yourself? Moccona instant wise is the only way to go. I know, you know, instant's not supposed to be that good, but like if you're balling on a budget, instant's the way to go. Seriously, the first sip of coffee for the day, when you take that first sip and you feel it go in your mouth, down your throat, and hit your heart. Oh, best feeling in the world when it hits your heart. Just makes me feel things. Makes me feel such good things. I have quite a bit to catch you guys up on, so I'm going to get down and funk it. Oh my god, I hate myself. Seriously, I'm either in the mood for vlogging and I'm killing it, I'm cracking the jokes, I know exactly what I want to say, even if I don't know what I'm saying, I'm just spitting shit out, I'm like, yeah, I'm loving this. Or I'm in this weird mood where I'm like uncomfortable in front of the camera and I just have no idea what I'm saying, and I have to do things 3 times and then I'm still not happy with it, and then I go to edit it and then it just doesn't make sense there, and I'm trying to edit it out but then it doesn't make sense if I totally cut it out, so I'm trying to put the pieces together and then I think that I've done okay, and then the people come to me later and like, oh yeah, that was kind of obvious. Anyway, I'm gonna catch up with you later. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I know it's a bad habit, but I'm gonna eat breakfast in bed because that's just me, mate. Hi, babe. Okay, it's a little bit later. I was going to like sit down and have like a nice background, find some good lighting to tell the story, but my room's a mess and there's no good lighting in my house at the moment, which is not frustrating at all. But I wanted to let you guys in on a little thing in my life. Oh my god, now that I'm actually like talking about it, I'm getting so excited. I mean, I've been so excited for like a week now. I'm on my way to go have coffee. And you need a bit of a background, you need a bit of a story, and you know, like, it wouldn't be me if one, I wasn't telling a story, and two, if I was telling you in my car because I'm late. Bear with me, I'm gonna make it as short and sweet as possible because it is a long time in the making. I'm also gonna try and not crash on my way there. We're going way back to when I was around like 8 years old, so year 3 in primary school. And I had this best friend, Ollie. Absolutely loved him, adored him. From what I remember, we were like weird kids. Like, I know I was weird, and like a lot of people know I was a weird kid, but like it was just so nice to have like a fellow weird friend. So end of year 3 comes around. I'm pretty sure it was around that time. I'm trying to like dig deep into my memory that I don't really remember. So yeah, we get to around end of year 3, let's say, and he's gone. Like, he's just not at school anymore. And back then we had no social media. Email was barely a thing, and especially for an 8-year-old, like, you just didn't have access to that kind of stuff. And he just moved away. And as a little kid, you're like, one day you've got a best friend and the next day you don't. Like, it was, you know, sad. I was obviously very sad. And I just sort of accepted the fact that I would just never see him again, especially when I moved primary school the next year. I moved house, I moved suburb, very far away from where I was originally living, and I was like, yeah, I'm just never gonna see him again. But I was just like, oh, you know, like, I wonder where he is, and I wonder if he's okay, and you just sort of have that thought in the back of your head. You're like, oh, I wonder how this person's doing. Throughout like my other primary school and high school, I've kept in touch with this one other friend from that primary school, and I remember catching up with her like years ago. I reckon this was like mid to late 2019, and you know, we're just catching up on life and everything, and then we got on to who we've kept in touch with from my first primary school. And I just happened to mention like, oh, you remember Ollie? And she was like, oh yeah, I reckon I see him at my work. And I was like, are you shitting me? Mind you, throughout the years, he's like popped into my head, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can find him on Instagram or Facebook, and I've never been able to find him. And here's Anna being like, yeah, I think I see him at my work. So I was sort of like, wow, that's really weird, but like, you know, it could or could not be him. A couple more years go by, we're at 2021, and I get a new job. I've been working at this job for a few months, and one day I'm standing near the front of the store, and I look over and I go, oh my god, I think that's Anna. And I'm just like, I'm looking at her going, no, that can't be. Like, what a weird coincidence. And she looks over and she's like, oh my god, what the hell are you doing here? I'm like, blah, 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 like, we're catching up. Literally 2 minutes later, I'm serving customers, and I serve this guy, and on our orders we have the names of people. It's not numbers, it's their name. And it came up as Oliver. And I'm looking at this guy and I'm thinking, no, surely not. He walks away and I'm just like, no, it can't be. And then it pops into my head that Anna had told me that he would come into her work all the time. And I'm now working across from her, and I'm going, oh my god, that was him. And I'm like, and I talked to Anna after work, and I'm just like, I think I saw him. She's like, yeah, that was probably him. I'm like, damn it, I didn't say anything. And so, kicking myself, I promise you the story's almost over. And then a few months go by, and I think I see him again. And I serve him again, and I'm looking at him going, that is 1000% him. And I'm thinking in my head, all right, I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna say something. I say nothing. He walks away, and I am so furious with myself. I'm kicking myself for about a week after. Like, I'm just like, you have been looking for this guy for 12 years, and you just let him walk away. And who knows, maybe that was just like a fluke moment, and you're never gonna see him again. A couple more months go, and I'm walking through the store, and I see this guy making an order, and I'm like, that's gotta be him. I continue working, I'm like, I'm gonna act cool, I'm not gonna like go up to him, you know, that's just weird. Orders come through, and I see a docket that says Oliver, and I'm like, holy shit, he's back. I sound insane, and I'm like, this time I am saying something. Like, I cannot let this guy walk away from me again for like the 3rd time. So I'm working, I'm acting cool, I'm not looking at him. I go to serve some orders and I happen to get his order. I call out his name and he comes over and I serve him his drink, and just before he walks away, I'm just like, I'm sorry, but are you Oliver so-and-so? I'm not gonna say his last name. And he goes, oh no, I'm not sorry. And I'm thinking, fuck me. I like literally in my head, I'm like, Maddie, you're a fucking idiot. Just go crawl in a hole and stay there. But then I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. You look so familiar. And he goes, yeah, you look familiar too. Did you go to so-and-so primary school? And I was like, yes. And I'm looking at him going, oh fuck. And I say to him, did I just fully butcher your last name? And he goes, yeah, it's this. I'm like, oh my god, I knew that. I don't know why I said the wrong last name. I was obviously mixed up with someone else we went to primary school with. And it was him. My best friend from 12 years ago, who just disappeared off the face of the earth, is standing in front of me at my work. I have no words. I'm next to a big truck and it's totally ruining my vibe. Yes, speed ahead of me. Get your noisy truck out of here. Oh, by the way, we're catching up now. That was the end of the story. I'm so excited, and it's just, it was just so nice to see that he was just genuinely as excited as I was. These things just don't happen, and to me, these things mean something, and I'm so glad that these things mean something to me, because it means that, you know, I don't know, I'm gonna go on a rampage, but to me, somehow, the universe brought me back my friend. And, you know, maybe we'll catch up and that'll be it, and we won't stay in touch, and we won't stay friends. But, I don't know, I'm gonna... it's just amazing, and I'm so happy that, like, he's okay. And I'm just so excited to see him. Like, I'm so excited. But yes, that is my story, my rant. I'm sorry if I didn't tell it very well. It's been like a week since this happened, so I'm like a little rusty. But yeah, I'm now gonna go meet up with him, and I will check in with you once that's done. It's so crazy. It's been 12 years. 12 years! Alright, I am here with Ollie, the one and only, the childhood mate from 12 years ago.
Yeah, that makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's crazy. A lot has changed. But no, we just had the most wonderful time.
Yeah.
Had a great chat. Talks for like, what, 2 and something hours?
It felt like a fever dream, but you know what? We'll run with it.
Many hours. But yeah, it was so lovely catching up with you.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to catch up again.
Wild.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I can swear, right?
Oh yeah, oh my god.
Wait. Oh, dude.
You heard me the entire
That's so
time we were chatting. It was all swearing.
That's so refreshing.
I am the exact same online. Anyway, we just want to say a quick hello and show you the man of the mystery. But yeah, I'll chat to you guys later. I am now back from being out. I had the most wonderful time with Ollie. It was so lovely to catch up. We actually barely caught up on like what's been going on in the last few years. We pretty much just talked about what's going on now, and we surprisingly had like a lot in common and like a lot to talk about. But yeah, I haven't had a deep conversation like that with someone in so long. It was just so nice, such a great way to start my day before I had to go to work. So that's what I've been doing. That's why it is dark outside. You can't see it because I've closed my blind. I've had my dinner. I've watched the latest episode of Big Brother. If you are watching Big Brother, let me know in the comments down below. I need someone to talk about it with, because I don't think any of my friends are, or at least maybe one of my friends is watching Big Brother, and I need people to talk about it with because shit is going down and it's not too late to start watching. I watch it online 7+, because it's just a bit easier than having to watch it on TV, because usually I'm working. But oh my god, shit is going down. Like, from episode 1, shit was just going down. So comment down below, let's have a chat. Maybe if there's some people who are watching it will like keep talking about it in the vlog and like keep updating with it, because I freaking love that show. Anyway, my arm is killing me and we actually have some packages to open, so let's go do that. We've done some damage. So I may have been, you know, somewhat just casually browsing Glassons just to, you know, just for the lols. And I saw that there may have been a 20% off discount, and I was like, I need some new clothes. So that's how it started. And then I saw that all these other stores were also having sales, so I was like, I'm a cheap ass. I hate paying full price for things, so may as well just stock up when they're on sale. So, it may not look like much, but for a cheap ass like me, who has been spending a lot of money lately, as you can tell by the last 2 videos I've done, and I may have been spending a little bit more since then. There may be some more things that I bought recently, and I'm not proud of it, but this is what I got. I shopped on Glassons, and I grabbed this nude, sort of like tanned knit. It's supposed to be oversized, the sleeves come in a little bit but still a little bit loose, and then the sleeves kind of like bellow out, I guess you'd say. It's really nice and thick, really nice and soft. It was originally 50, I got it for 40, which is a great deal in my books. And yeah, it's just like, it's super simple. I feel like it's gonna go with so many things. I'm really getting into like the neutrals right now. I feel like it's very mature, it goes with a lot of things, and like the more neutrals and sort of earthy tones you have, the more outfits can sort of come together. So really love that. Next thing I got, no, it's not the same item. These are a pair of pants that I got. They cinch at the waist and then they are hella big. They are so comfy. And again, like, oh my god, mate, you thought the knit jumper was gonna be soft and cozy? These are like... What inspired these was the last pair of Glassons pants that I bought, I think a couple of videos back, which I am obsessed with, to the point where I was like, oh my god, I need to get this in multiple colours. But I thought I'd sort of come out of that a little bit, and instead of buying the same pair of pants but in a different colour, I thought I'll see what else they have, which is kind of similar. So I bought these. They're a slightly different colour to the last ones I got, and also a different material, and these ones are a bit more pajama-y, a bit looser, a bit more flowy, and oh my god, I love them. I need to find an outfit where I can wear these out and about, because otherwise I'm just going to be wearing these all day every day at home, because they are just too comfy. So yeah, that was another one. And the last thing I got at Glassons, again going with the theme of comfort, we're coming into winter, we need all our knit. I got another pair of pants, again from the same family as the other ones that I've bought, a neutral, but this time brown. I actually don't have any chocolate brown in my wardrobe. I know it's a trend right now. I know that I've said I don't like trends before, but these trends I'm liking. Sue me. So again, cinched at the waist, they sort of like hug the thighs. They're kind of like a, anyone ever do dancing when they were younger and you had like your jazz pants and it was like tight sort of legging but then flared at the end? This is kind of that ordeal. So yeah, they like hug at the thighs, they flare out at the feet, so like it's a small flare. It's not in your face flare. They have this really nice detail that makes it a little bit different, where they've got the, I want to say it's not waffle, it's this. Whatever you want to call this, that's what it is. Very excited for those. Again, super comfy, and they somewhat make it look like I have my shit together, so I appreciate that. That's it for Glassons. Next thing I got, which, I was so excited when I got this package. Yes, I already opened it because I was too excited. I got me some new jewelry. I'll give you a close-up. I shopped with Finer Rings. I got this beautiful little ring that is their gold. And I've really been wanting to get into more gold because I don't know, I want something a bit warmer. I'm trying to get away from the silver. I want to try something new. So I really wanted some new gold jewelry, but gold is really expensive, and all the cheaper gold just tarnishes so easily. It makes your fingers go green. So I really wanted to find something that was good quality but not gonna break the bank. And I actually heard from this place from a girl that I work with, and she had purchased things from Finer Rings and had raved about it, had said that all their stuff was so nice, such great quality, and she had worn the pieces for a bit and doesn't take them off, and nothing had tarnished and no colour had come off, which was a big win for me. So I'd actually been wanting to visit them in store but haven't gotten around to it, and I just kept putting it off. But luckily they had a 25% off sale the other day, and I was like, you know what, this is a sign, we're just gonna do it. So I grabbed this ring. It is so cute. I'll put a link to everything down below so you can go check it out. It is so lovely. It's not something that I ever thought of. It's really very unique. I have not seen anything else like it, and it's just so simple. I love simple. Again, really decently priced for the quality that you're getting. But anyway, that's not all I bought from them. I also bought this beautiful little bracelet. It's so dainty and again, so simple. I love simple. But yes, I think I definitely will be purchasing at least more rings, maybe more bracelets if a couple more pop up that I like. I think I need to look at their site, and I really want to visit their store because I follow them on Instagram and they're like so aesthetic, so beautiful, so my vibe. So I think I'm definitely going to be purchasing from them again because I'm so happy with what I got. Anyway, on to the next. Oh, and also their packaging. Oh, their packaging is just beautiful. I opened it and it literally, it felt like Christmas, but so luxurious. It was just, fine rings, you're killing it. And last but not least for this haul, I did buy a couple of other things, but they haven't come in yet, and I'll probably show you those in another vlog. Editing Maddie coming from the future. I just wanted to come on because I am taking out a portion of this haul just because the brand that I was talking about, I think I just talked about it too highly. And I know this is just a haul, it's not a review, but I just felt like in the haul I hyped it up a lot, and I never want to give anyone the wrong impression about what I believe is worth it. And the other brands that I showed, I totally love, and I use all the pieces that I bought. I just don't want anyone to not trust my opinions on items because I've talked about it highly. I just don't think that's fair, and I want you guys to trust me and trust my opinions on things because I am so brutal on the things that I buy, and I expect the best quality if I'm gonna be spending my money. So yeah, sorry, but the haul will get cut short, and that's why. That is all I got at the moment. There is more coming in the mail. Oh my god, my bank account, I'm so sorry. That's it for the haul. I honestly don't know why I did this to myself because I know that the month of May is full of birthdays for me, and I have so many 21st to buy, therefore presents are gonna be a little bit more expensive because, you know, it's a really big birthday, and I've just gone and spent it all on myself. Which is fine, but like, it's hurting my soul. But yeah, for the rest of the night, I think I might go and get a tea. I have to clean up a little bit because my room is, it's the same as every time I talk to you. I swear I'm always cleaning. I'm gonna go put these clothes away and just chill out for the rest of the night, and I'll check in with you tomorrow. So it's another day. I have to talk a little bit quietly because some people are asleep in the house, but I got another package because I have a shopping problem. And this package, we're gonna open together. From Topeka. If you don't know, I love Topeka. I've been using them for years. Yeah, I get like all my protein powders from them, greens powder. So I get the vanilla lean protein, which is just goes with everything. It's great. And it is organically grown, vegan friendly, natural gluten free, naturally dairy free, non-GMO, naturally soy free. It's just like got a heap of really good ingredients. You can, I don't know if that's gonna be backwards, but you can look it up. Their site's just Topeka. It has like all the information there. It's really good for you. So I get the vanilla. I also got the chocolate because I've been making a lot of chocolate mug cakes. It is becoming a problem how many of them I make a week. Hello. You can come in. Brad's here. I'm just showing them my Topeka order. That's also great. I got the big... Brad's here. I got the big mammoth ones because I go through them really quickly and they're a little bit cheaper. So I always try and make my cart big enough so that I don't have to pay for shipping, and I can always find a coupon code, which is great because who wants to pay full price? And they came out a couple of months ago with this authentic chai. I don't know much about it, but I do love chai lattes, and most chai lattes that you get from supermarkets can be really sugary, but obviously this is a brand that I trust. And yeah, we'll taste test this for you, but we'll get to that. But before we do that, Brad brought over these microwave chips. I don't know if I'm like late to the party or something, but I had no idea that these existed. Obviously do not condone this kind of unhealthy eating, but it's okay once in a while. So we're gonna taste test this, see how it works. I was reading the instructions before and I don't know why, but I found it absolutely hilarious that one of the instructions says whack it in the microwave. You done with the hissy fit?
Can I have my chips?
Yeah, alright, we're making them now.
It's not a fucking magic revelation.
I think it is. Microwave. And they're supposed to come out crunchy, like, how does that work? Okay, so the chips have been microwaved. Brad's already put salt in that one. then you go shake it up like that. You're a headless man at the moment. Alright, this is my first time trying a microwave chip.
Tastes like a chip, doesn't it?
They taste like Macca's chips. Not as good as from the oven, because I feel like they get dried out in the microwave. They're not as soft.
Cool.
Yeah, they've got a different texture to what they would if they were in the oven. I would have to give these maybe... I was gonna go out of 5.
Yeah, but $2.
Yeah, they are cheap.
Still good.
I'd give it a 4 out of 5 because they're cheap, they're convenient, they're quick, but the texture is just like not as good as oven bake, but they are pretty good. Yeah, they just straight up remind me of Macca's
chips.
I'm gonna stop eating chips and we're gonna taste test this. So it says you need 1 heaped teaspoon of this with 250 ml of plant-based milk. I'm just assuming that's a cup. And then heat lightly. So I'm just gonna do exactly that and I'll come back to you when I'm done. Bet you thought I was gonna spill that, didn't you? Alright, final verdict on the chips. If you leave them out long enough, they start having the texture of cardboard. But then...
You gotta eat them quicker.
Yeah, you gotta eat them quick. The chai is made, I'll move the camera rather than moving the drink, otherwise I'm definitely gonna spill it. There is the chai, and it smells really, really good. Alright, you wanna come taste test it with me?
The chai.
Come on.
I'll give you some.
On your horse. Chop chop. Get your gear on.
What milk are you using?
Almond milk. You can't taste it. Taste it! The worst. Why do I collab with you?
Because you have to. Yeah, that's not bad. What do you want me to say?
Get out of here.
Do it before me.
Get out of
Yes,
here.
for the flavours are quite eccentric. I really thought the chai was, what's the word?
The word is get out.
The chai was really...
We don't like you.
accented.
We don't need you here. As riveting as that review was, first thoughts, tastes like a chai latte, which is great. That's exactly what shut up.
Fucking no way. Actually.
Tastes exactly like the ones you get from the grocery store, but like a little less sweet, which I prefer because I don't like overly sweet stuff, but still surprisingly sweet, which is nice. You don't have to add any sweeteners. Yeah, very cinnamony, which I like. Like, it tastes naughty because it tastes a lot like the regular chais you'd get, but it's healthy, which is like such a bonus. But yeah, highly recommend this if you like chai lattes. It tastes so good. I think I might be having this every day. But yeah, that was my taste testing.